Oh, there it is. Surface find. It's 1985. That's the year I was born. Hot diggity. I freaking did it. I totally freaking did it. I'm so stoked. All the people I brought out here to go digging, I've never been able to get a real, period. Look at the hole. Oh yeah, I could just barely make out the pillows on it. Alright, I cleaned her up.
You and me had a lot of chemistry. There's too many things to like inside me. So I'd sure like to see you come along.
1906.
Baby, we belong. I'm a Kalamazoo. Down in Chattanooga.
And I'm on a rim.
In my dreams it's true. Baby, you come too.
What's up, all my favorite YouTube people out there? Today's video is going to be all about how to find that perfect permission. I've been reading a lot of the comments on all my videos, plus the comments on the Hoover Boys videos, about how everybody wants to know how I find these really, really awesome permissions. Well, this is going to highlight one of the ways that I do it, and this is the main way. Basically, the whole beginning of this video is the essentials. This is something that everybody needs to learn in order to find the perfect permissions. From this basic structure, you can break off and do, find other little niches and other little ways to find them. But for the most part, you want to follow my simple steps here. I'm not going to say this is perfect. I'm not going to say this is foolproof, because it's not. I have struck out. I have made a couple spots where it looked so amazing on paper. Everything looked great. We showed up. We saw the field. The field looked beautiful. We found nothing but Wheaties. So, I mean, you do have those. Or you show up to a place and it looks like it's going to be trash all day, and you pull up some of the most amazing coins you'll ever find. So, I mean, in that aspect, it's luck. As long as you do your homework, you follow these easy steps, there's no telling. The sky's the limit on the stuff that you can find. So sit back, relax, take it all. Okay, guys. Let's get started on just how I find all these great permissions. Well, to start off with, the far most important thing you need to have is resources. You need to have a good supporting map. The best map software that I could tell you as a general rule to use is Historic Aerials. Historic Aerials will generally give you between an 1822 and a 1902 topographical map for your area. Sometimes it's, like this, it says 1915. This area of East Rio Saldo Parkway, California, it only goes back to 1915. But the cool thing, no, I don't want to change colors, none of that crap. But the cool thing is you can have all roads overlays, you can have major roads, county lines, and cities. So when you're in the, for instance, I'll just click the 1915 topographical. Obviously, I'm not looking in California. When you see this, these little squares right here are home sites or buildings, structures. So what I usually do is I will click the all roads overlay so that now you can see just where all the roads are in accordance to this map. So in 1915, on 3rd Street, there was a building here on the corner, and on Rio Saldo Parkway, there was a building right here on the corner. Very simple to use. You type in the area right here, street address, whatever. So say if you're driving down the street and you see an old house, well, write down the address, put it in here, boom. You can see basically how old the house is. And from there, you can use step 2 and go to, I don't know why it keeps doing that. You can skip to step 2 and go knock on their door. That's a whole nother video. We'll talk about that later. Door knocking is a completely separate animal. The second thing that I typically try to use is, and I will show you right here. Go to Google, and I'm lucky that my area library has great online resources. My computer's really slow though. It's not used to doing the whole screen capture program. Alright, let's see here. Talbot County Library, and we have this thing called the Maryland Room. The Maryland Room at the Talbot County Library is absolutely fantastic. It has every kind of map, historical document for Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware. It shows us all local history narratives, stories from the area. You got bibliographies from people that lived in the area. It has the complete history of Talbot County. It has everybody's genealogy, all the historical sites. And what I do here for the historical sites is I'll click here and like for instance, in 2 episodes back, I went to the Bethel AME Church. Okay, that's where I found the collar disc and the whizzer. So you would click on Bethel AME Church, and from there it gives you the whole inventory form for the entire property. It gives you who owns it now, who owns it previously, the location, all the land survey documents. Tells you it's a building, it's privately owned, it's occupied. Is it accessible? Yes. Present use is religious. It has the address, so on and so forth. It even has the physical appearance of the building. But with this, it can tell me, who owns it currently and who I can go talk to in order to dig there. Another resource that I use for maps is the historical societies. For instance, the park that you will see me digging at later on in this episode, and the house that I found the 2 real at in last episode, we found using this resource right here. It's called collinsfactor.com, and it's only for the East New Market area, and we found that through the Historical Society. Dorchester County's Historical Society went through and they took all the maps out of the 1877 atlas for Talbot and Dorchester counties. Every library has got some kind of an atlas from the 1800s. Every single library, and it's the best thing you could possibly use. From that, we typed in the address of Friendship Lane, and we found the park. That I can't stress enough. This is the best way to do it. Now, you're not always going to find like a gold coin permission, but this is a great aid in finding those great permissions. With this, you can get an idea of the area, the age, and if that area, if that specific location doesn't work out, you can jump to the next one because you have every listing here. You can just pick from one to the next, which is exactly what I do. With that being said, I'm going to shoot on over to the courthouse section. I'm not going to show much because they won't let me record in there. But I usually drive to the courthouse, and once I get a property, I check the land grants department. The reason I go to land grants and property ownership is so that I can tell who owns the property now and try to get a phone number for that homeowner or the property owner. That way I can give them a call and try to set up a mutual agreement to dig the property. That's the second best resource I got for you is the courthouse. If you can't find anything at the library or online, shoot over to the courthouse. They have every document from every house in the area. They have to. Use this. Use everything I just told you. And then this is the whole first step. The second step is door knocking. And that I'm going to do a whole separate video on, is door knocking. But using what I just showed you, I'm going to show an hour-long video of digging at the park that we found. Just an hour long. I was there for an hour. 1 hour I was there. And I'll show you what I found. But now on to the courthouse. This is the best I could do at the courthouse. They won't let me film inside there. But usually I'll go in there to the land grants and public documents office, and I will get the current owner of the property. And if they can't find one, I'll go back through land grants and through the public records for waterworks and stuff like that to try to locate the owner. Now on our way to the site. Okay guys, I just took my stepson to the baseball game and decided I was going to stop by the park where that big house was from the last episode. I only got about an hour to dig, so I doubt it's going to be a very long video, but I'll find something for you guys. There's the wife. So they're going to kick me out of here soon. They're going to want me to go home. I'm being attacked. I was just attacked by a bee. But they're going to want to go home soon, so we'll make it quick. Alright guys, get back to you. Alright guys, been here about 5 minutes. I already got a shotgun shell, and I just found the first thing. We've got a musket ball.
It's flat, but it's nice. And it's about 4 inches. So there's still definitely stuff here. Let's keep going. Literally right after I dug that musket ball. Sorry, I was trying to get down on my knees. Right after I dug that musket ball, I hit a 76 signal. And it's green and it's round. Let's check it out. It's still in situ in my hand. Don't know what it is yet. But with how green it is, I'm gonna hope for an Indian. Or is it a button? It's a damn button. God damn it. Is it a button? No, come on, be an Indian. It's got a lot of junk on it. Let me clean it up and I'll show you a better picture of it. Alright, hells yeah. It's not an Indian. It's not a button. It's a flying eagle. That's number 2 for the year. Let's check it out. It doesn't have very much detail. And you pretty much have to side light it to get the eagle off of it. I'm going to try to... You can see it kind of if I go like that. Look how nice and thick that bad boy is. When I get home, I'm going to try to clean it up and see if I can get more detail off of it. You can see the back of the eagle right here. That's about it. Awesome. Awesome. That's number 2 for the year. I'm stoked. Let's keep this up. Alright, this is by far my smallest button. Check this little bad boy out. Boom. It's a little convex cuff button. Oh, it's so cute. They're literally one after another. I mean, the ground's so hard you can't pound these plugs back in. So I'm going to have to wait till it rains and come back and reset these. Steady rocking for you guys. Steady pulling them up. Let's get some more. So the last time we were out here, my buddy Chris found that piece of curb chain for the horses. I found the other piece just now. Check it out. Here's the hole. And here it is. That's my second piece I've found so far. I'm on a roll, man. Literally, I've walked a line. Look, I've walked straight this one single line, and I've made all these finds so far. I'm going to keep on going. It looks like it's going to storm, so I'm trying to hurry my ass up. So, hurrying for it. Alright, look, I've been chasing shotgun Waynes for the last 20 minutes. Every hole is a shotgun shell. They're old shotgun shells, but they're all shotgun shells. This one sounded like a shotgun shell, but it's round and green and thick. So I'm hoping I'm flying again. Let's take a look at it together. That might be a button. It's not a button. It's definitely not a button, so let me clean it up and see what it says on it. I'll get right back to you guys. Alright, so it wasn't a penny. It is green. It does have a shield on it, but it also has a number 5. Let's take a look. The detail is pretty worn down. It's pretty chunky, to say the least. But I do believe you'll still be able to see the shield if my phone will focus. Come on, focus. Alright, if you look right here, you can see the lines up and down right there for the shield. Oh. No! Coin down! Coin down! I gotta refocus this stupid thing. Alright. And it's a big number 5 on this side. I'm trying to flip it around so I can see it. I think it goes just like that. See See the shield back here? It's definitely a shield nickel. Now, this is my first ever shield nickel. So it is kind of exciting. So I'm gonna keep going. My wife's giving me the look. You guys that are married or been in a long-term relationship, you know what the look is. The look is, we're not arguing. Your ass is in the car now. We're leaving. So I'm gonna hurry up, do as much as I can. Hope I find you guys some more stuff. Is this awesome piece of, I guess, saddle tack. It looks like it would hook into leather on the saddle. Check it out. It's kind of neat looking. I think I'm gonna clean it up and then show it to you. Nope, no fancy, no nothing. That's a disappointment. Oh well, here it is. It's nothing special. I'll try next time. Sorry, guys. Alright, so I just had a high tone signal. I thought it was going to be silver because it was like 91, 92. But it's round. It's just not the round I'm looking for. I mean, I guess I'm looking for all of it, but it's not that exciting. You know, bust. But it does look like a cool button. So let's check it out. Button, oh button, where did you go? Oh, no shank. Damn. It does have some fancy on the inside of it. Let me clean it up and I'll give you a better shot. Okay, so maybe all you button people out there could answer this question for me, because I've never found a button quite like this before. Let me just show you. I'm gonna have to show you. It's the only way it'll make sense. Okay, let me try to get close up here. Inside this button, sorry, it's upside down. It says plated, and it has the 13 stars. So you guys help me out with this. It might be copper on the outside here. So, I'm about 4 inches down, and I got a little tiny baby musket ball. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Still getting them for you guys. Alright, guys, this is the best signal all hour. It's 87. And I'm right next to the car. Here, let me try to live dig this. Oh, there it is. Surface fine. It's 1985. That's the year I was born. Hot diggity. What a way to end a show. You know, all the hard work I put in finding these permissions, it doesn't always pay off, but 99% of the time it will pay off. You just have to be persistent, smart, and just keep doing it. Keep the legwork going. Keep pushing, and you will find the places just like I do. I was here for almost an hour today. Literally almost an hour. I found 2 bucket list coins in almost an hour. And that's because my wife is making funny faces and stuff, trying to mess me up, like always. But that's because I was persistent, and I did the research. I checked the library, I checked the courthouse, I asked neighbors, and we found this place. And it just so happened to be public land. Just keep working at it, and you will find it. Alright, guys, you have a great evening. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
Well, I'm taking myself anywhere I go, never left behind by my